Sometimes it's not easy chatting with a stranger. And sometimes it's really not easy chatting with a stranger when you don't speak the same language. Yet somehow, for thousands of years, even when we didn't have words, humans found a way to communicate and to get our point across. Today's stranger is a great example of why it's important just to take the chance and say hello, even if that's the only word they just might understand. Hi, I'm Matt Hayes, and welcome to episode number 23 of Meet a Stranger. Okay, full disclosure, my Spanish is awful. For the last few years, I have been working on it, but honestly not as hard as I should have. Luckily, when I spent a few weeks in Mexico City, I was able to get by. It was great. During my trip, I started to frequent a food stand in the middle of the Roma Norte neighborhood. I met this lovely woman who had a different menu than all the other stands I saw, mainly because she had chicken, or pollo. Luckily, she spoke a little English, and over the visits that I made, I really enjoyed talking to her, even though there were moments where we had to figure out what we were saying, but we both really enjoyed it and were really able to communicate. So it made me happy that when I approached her about this podcast, she was so kind to agree to be on it. You're going to hear some of the moments where both of us kind of struggled a little bit to communicate, but we made it work. And what's really amazing is that not only did she talk about her life there in Mexico City, but she left a little beach town to return to the city. And what she told me really resonated with me personally. Take a listen. How long have you been had your food stand selling food here in this corner? How long?
I was the sale 1 year old. Every day the sale is the chicken or the meat, the taco or tostada is popular.
Is the tostados most popular?
Yes, tostada is most popular.
Okay.
It's different than the taco because the tortilla is tortilla fried and with the meat and the lettuce, sour cream and cheese and the sauce.
What is the most difficult part, the toughest part of what you do, of being here?
Okay, the most difficult part is the sandwich cochinita, because this is the taste is different and the preparation is difficult.
Preparation, got it. Okay,
yeah.
What's the toughest part of working, of being? Is what you do? You find difficult things in working here and what you do?
The difficult work in here is the people homeless.
Homeless, okay.
The homeless, maybe hurt. So the drugs and the prostitution.
You see a lot of people and all. Yeah. What's has there been any really difficult people you have come by? Is there a story or someone you've met that's been difficult?
Sometimes it's difficult working here, so no every day.
Yeah.
So sometimes.
Do you have regular people that come often? Returning customers often?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have the customer. Regularly.
See. Yeah.
Because my food is different.
Yes.
The normal is tacos or tortas. I sell the different.
And I normally don't see pollo often on the menu either, and I love that you have pollo, so that is nice.
Yes,
so.
The popular is el pollo, the chicken, or the cochinita.
Yes. So you used to live on the beach before being here, right?
Yeah.
Do you miss the beach at all?
No. I like living in the city.
Yeah.
Not the beach. Yeah.
Why do you love the city?
Because it's much money for my business, and the people is más, ¿cómo se dice? Agradable.
Opportunity, fun.
Yes, fun, and it's most opening your mind. So,
it's challenging your mind.
Yes, because the different people, the other states don't like.
Yeah. for someone visiting Mexico City, someone new? What would you recommend? What would you suggest to them?
The museum, the park, the restaurants. We have the most places for the entertainment or the culture, anywhere.
Anything, got it.
Yeah.
As someone that lives on a Caribbean island and loves the laid-back elements of life there, she reminded me how much of the energy of a big city I really missed, that it was so important to me personally as well. Just having that conversation about her in the middle of that energy of the middle of the afternoon in Mexico City really brought that to the forefront of my mind, and it was honestly something I needed to hear in that moment. We worked through the words, but really this conversation was such a reminder that language and communication, at its deepest point, is all about energy. And that connection, while it might not be easy at points, can still be so memorable. And often, the energy is way more memorable than the words actually spoken. Gracias, the stranger number 23, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon and having your delicious food. And thank you, friend, for listening to Meet a Stranger today. I'd love to know what you thought about today's episode. Let me know. You can comment or slide into my DMs on all the social media channels, all those evil social media channels. You can find the podcast at Go Meet a Stranger or me personally at Matt Hayes. Until next time, go out there and take a chance and meet a stranger for yourself. I'm Matt Hayes. Onward. Sometimes it's not